Hush Your Face is coming straight to your ears. A podcast network that's changing gears, bringing fresh funky pods with a fresh funky beat. A family of pods that are bringing the heat. There ain't no stopping us. Keep coming back to us, sick ass pods that'll make you hush. www Hush Your Face. www Hush Your Face. www.hushyourface.com.
The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode number 176. My name is Henley, aka Gunnychief, and you can check us out on Twitter at @_HorribleGamers, and you can also leave us a voicemail. That number is 971-319-1421. Leave us a review on iTunes. Leave us 5 stars over there, and check out our network. We're over there on Hush Your Face, hushyourface.com. As well as other podcasts that are on that network as well, like Horribly Awkward and the Nerdowells. And also on Facebook, the Horrible Gamers Podcast community. That's where we do a lot of our stuff that we do over there with the community. You can also leave us an email over at feedback@horriblegamers.com. Leave us a voicemail. We'll read it on the show. And our intro song is by Fowler and Twistex, Breakout. The song is Breakout. And, who do we have today, guys? We have up here in the Great North, Ryan. Ryan, how you doing, guy?
What's going on, Gunny?
Good.
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling a little nervous. It's my first time hosting, guys.
Yeah. It's all right, though,
Ryan,
man. You're breaking in. Just got to get a a loose.
Hey,
just a little loose with it, man.
Just threw me on the spot. Go.
It's your turn, man. It's about time. You need to do this every once in a while.
I keep saying next week.
This reminds me of The Longest Yard when Adam Sandler's character got injured in a game. He's like, all right, and then the Brucey, whatever his name is, he's like, all right, it's Brucey's time to shine. That's Gunny right now.
You're not helping, Eric. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Welcome back.
I see we fired Jesus and made you the host of this show.
Yes, I've taken over.
Yeah, we got rid of Jesus.
Jesus, he's on leave. He's on the Oregon Trail right now.
Yeah.
Jesus might not be around for a little bit, but he'll be back eventually. He's got some stuff going on that he's got to deal with, and that's... Shit happens in life, right, guys?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So we wish him well.
You guys will be getting some more of me now for a few weeks or for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, more of Eric and other special guests that might be coming.
Yay! Hey, so I played some games, guys. Today, or this week, I played this.
You played all the games.
I played 2. One of them's really good. Well, okay, so I went to Target and bought that 2-for-1 deal, and I see a few other people in our group did. And I got the Assassin's Creed Origins, Wolfenstein 2, and the third one that I got, some people are going to be surprised, but it is Shadow of War.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was not a fan of the first one. I like the combat.
Should have stuck to your guns and bought that digital.
But it was a
bought
buy
something
two,
else.
get one free. So it was like, hey, it was like $70 off with the red card.
I know, but that game is a play anywhere game. So you would have had it on PC.
Yeah. You know what? But I've got the X coming, so I want to play the best version. And I've got that, the GTX 1060.
The PC version might be better, but
Yeah. Because
might
I
be a little
looked
bit
at,
better.
hey, what am I going to get? When am I going to get a 1080 Ti, whatever it is? That's probably what I'll upgrade to. Not a Ti, but just probably a 1080 graphics card. So, but with all this money I'm investing in the 4K TV.
A couple of years before you need to do that, though.
Yeah. So, and I also want a 1440p monitor. When I watch streamers on that 1440p, I'm like, oh, that looks so... I like the visual look of it.
Yeah.
So, plus the X will play on a 1440p. It'll scale, or whatever you call it. It'll... What do you call it? What is that resolution that... It'll work.
Don't plug your Xbox into a monitor. Leave it on your 4K TV.
Right. I'm just... Yeah, I don't think there... I can't think of a reason that I would probably do that anyway, but... Yeah. So either way, I've only played... But now that I've mentioned it, I've only played Assassin's Creed Origins. Out of those three.
Do you want to hold off talking about it? Because I want to talk about that too. We could kind of collaborate on it.
Yeah, talk about anything else you've been playing first, and then you guys can jump in and you can go into Eric.
So I got another game. It's a beta. It's called SOS. It's out on... I think this is the second time I've seen it on Steam. And yeah, I actually signed up for it, for the beta, because I was watching another streamer play it. And basically what this is like a first-person survival game. It's 16 players on a very small island, and they're really what this is. I feel like this is what this is turning out to be, is a 1 versus 16 game. But you can join up with other players. I don't know if you have to do that prior to.
Yeah, but eventually in the end, you're going to end up not being together. It's not like you could squad up and win a game together. You're eventually going to turn on each other.
Right.
And someone's got to win, right?
Yeah, because I was wandering around this map, and again, I think it's actually a closed alpha, or is it even a beta at this point? I can't even think.
No, I think it is in alpha still. I think it's an alpha.
Yeah, but it's out on Steam, so probably Mixer, so it's not like under any kind of NDA. But yeah, you first start out, and you start out on the shore, and you're like getting these like skulls. And then eventually you'll find like a knife and a hatchet, and then you can get a rifle and a pistol. So, but the three games that I played, I think I never found any guns. You run across like these creatures that they're just kind of like standing there, but they'll start to attack you once you get close to them. And then you can throw skulls at them and stab them with a knife. And there's a block feature. And yeah, you will run across those other 15 players on the map. And, you can either just kind of ignore them or fight each other. But like you said, I think at the end of the match, and I think they're 10, 15 minutes, that's when everybody starts going against each other, because there's only so much room on the helicopter.
So this was on PC?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if you might have said that already. I just wasn't listening.
Yeah, I can't see a game like this coming to console, so I think it's going to be probably just a Steam game. It's not a game that I don't think I'm going to play it again tomorrow. I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah,
so,
dang.
I'm like lame. I'm like, why do I want to be, I guess unless I can get with friends. I didn't see any matchmaking. So, and I think like the streamer was saying today, he's like, yeah, hopefully I could run across people that, that are going to want to actually play the game and not try and kill each other. So,
yeah.
But it had like, I want to say it looked like, I feel like you're in like some kind of Mayan ruins almost, where you're actually like going into these temples where they're not quite like super far underground, but really they all just look the same. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go any further into that. So anyway, but yeah, other than that, I just played Assassin's Creed, but we'll talk about that later.
So when do you plan on jumping into those other games that you bought?
I do, yeah. I was thinking like I wanted to try all 3 this week, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to play one this week, one next week, and then I'll probably play Shadow of War on the 3rd week. So
can you stream it? Because I want to hear you complain the whole time when you play it.
You know, I'm gonna. Oh, you guys are gonna love this because what the fuck is this Nemesis crap system bullshit? You know,
Gunny, you should just send that to me. You should just send it to me.
Yeah.
I can't get over the combat, just how awesome it is. So
you like the combat of Shadow of War?
I enjoyed it in the first game.
So the only thing you didn't like about Shadow of Mordor was that the Nemesis system.
I would say there's probably. I think I just didn't. There wasn't a lot that I knew at the time, and I think that was like you were saying when you first started it, just how like it was a bit confusing, and I've heard that from other people too. But I think it was enough for me to just turn me off completely from that game and not give it a second or third chance.
Shadow of War is almost just like Shadow of Mordor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just tweaked a little bit here and there, from what I've heard. Anyways.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing. So it should be interesting for you, Gunny. You know,
yeah,
I do want you to stream it. I'm being for real. I want to watch you complain the whole time when you're playing it.
Damn, maybe I should just play that second, huh? Maybe I'll just start that tomorrow or Monday.
You gonna start tomorrow?
Yeah, I know. I want to get more into Assassin's Creed. But yeah, I can't get over how great that combat is. I know it's just like the first one.
It's just like Batman combat.
I love Batman combat. So yeah. I love that up and close, melee swords.
It's
love that
similar
stuff.
It's similar to old Assassin's Creed as well, right? I don't know about the new combat.
Yeah,
it's similar to. I mean, Shadow of Mordor was. I mean, it felt very Assassin's Creed-ish. Yeah, just with the climbing and everything, and
right.
Not so much the combat, but yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see, guys. We'll see either tomorrow, or Monday, depending on how I'm feeling. But I want to
see you play Wolfenstein as well.
Oh, dude.
I watched Eric play that, and man, I watched him finish the ending on that. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I never finished that game. So that looks so freaking awesome.
Did you play anything else, Gunny?
No, I don't think I played any pinball or any.
No pinball.
No, I know, right? It's just been one of those weeks. No Destiny 2 either. Again, so.
Oh darn!
Work.
Are you guys done with Destiny 2?
I don't know. I think I am.
I'm not done. I still want to play it.
What about when
it's just a time
DLC
thing.
Comes out? Isn't that next spring?
I don't own it. I don't own the DLC.
No, and I just
when,
bought
when it comes out. Are you planning on getting it? No. Man, you just wasted $60, bro.
No, I got $60 worth of play out of Destiny. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I had my fun with it. It's time to move on, man.
If you got your money's worth, I just feel like that's a huge game. Not like its reputation. It's just like the map and just all of what you can do in that game to just kind of stop playing it now.
I stopped playing it a while ago though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played that in 3 weeks.
I think last week I did play. I didn't talk about it, but I did play at least an hour and a half of the Crucible. So
I can't.
With
everyone's always playing Crucible if I see people playing Destiny, and I'm just like, it's just not my thing. I'm not into Crucible. I didn't
like it at first either, but man, playing with Snydero and Alan Mabiot and Clint, Vengeful Jedi, yeah, it's fun.
Oh, I know. Those guys were asking me to play with them, and I was like,
it's a blast.
I just can't. I was in the party playing pinball with them.
So
they were playing Destiny, and I was playing pinball, but.
Yeah, so I'll probably play Crucible tomorrow. And if anybody wants to, get on tomorrow and just kind of roam around the worlds, I'm down with that too.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Get into your Assassin's Creed talk.
All right, let's do it, Eric. What have you been playing first, Eric?
Oh man, I dabbed into some Halo 5 because I saw a few people in my friends list playing some Halo 5, and I'm like, I have an itch to play some Halo 5. I played some Halo 5, and I got destroyed, and I'm like, I'm done, I'm out. I didn't play much of it because it just feels weird. It doesn't feel like Halo anymore. It's and I haven't played a lot of the multiplayer. I mean, maybe total of 10 minutes of multiplayer since the game came out. I'm not even kidding. It's no joke. But yeah, I played a little bit of that, and then I got those. I posted it on the page. I got those hardcover strategy guides.
Oh yes.
I bought The Witcher 3 and I got Halo 5. And The Witcher 3 strategy, I was looking at it and everything, and I'm like, man, I need to get back into this game. I ended up getting back into it, and I got addicted to it, and I've been playing a lot of Witcher 3.
Awesome.
And I don't know why I didn't really play that much when I first got it, but dude, I'm loving that game. It's so much fun. I'm playing like on easy because I want to play it. I want to enjoy the story. I don't want to get destroyed every 5 seconds by some creatures. And gosh, it's hard for me to go from that and then to Assassin's Creed because I'm also loving Assassin's Creed. And so, I mean, I guess we can just segue right into Assassin's Creed talk. I thought I only played like a few hours of this game. I've played like 12 hours of this game.
Wow.
Which is quite a bit, I think.
I think I'm at 5 hours, maybe 6.
Yeah, and at first, I didn't like the combat. It was kind of turning me off towards the beginning. Like it was really hard to adjust to it because everything is on the right side on the bumper and the trigger.
Right.
You got your small attack on the bumper. You got your large attack on the trigger. And so that's really hard for me to get used to because for games like that, I mean, plus I was playing The Witcher 3, your attack is X. Your light attack is X. Your heavy attack is Y. And so for me to adjust to that was difficult. Dodging, I really like the speed of the character, how he made like the dodging and everything. I really, really like that a lot.
That works really well.
Yeah. I mean, they totally revamped this whole game, dude. Like, they basically took what they had, crumpled it up, threw it away, and I felt like they started from scratch. It does feel very Witcher-like with gameplay.
It does.
Combat.
I get that as well.
And I'm fine with that. I like it. And I like how they don't push the microtransactions on you. There are microtransactions in this game for like packs and for weapons and costumes and all that jazz. But you get a bunch of stuff in game. Like you can almost loot everything.
Yes.
And you can unlock a bunch of weapons. Like I've been stuck on these short swords, like dueling short swords because they're so fast. Like I kill a dude in like 5 seconds and move on.
Yeah, I think the fight is that's what I like about games like these is the fight's over in less than 20 seconds unless it's like a boss fight or something.
Right. Yeah, I mean, but I'm playing this game as well on easy because I want to enjoy the story as well. And I wanted to get used to the controls because like I said, everything's different. Your X is dodging rather than like B, which is it's B in The Witcher. I felt like they took the same mechanic, riding your camel or horse, and how you can just like hold down A and it just goes itself. It's got that like horse mechanic where it just follows the road.
Right.
It does that in Witcher 3. I really like that.
And also, have you also used the where if you mark an objective, it'll take you to that objective if you want to by holding. Well, you hold A, right, and then it'll show that line, say, "Hey, follow road," and then it gives you a second option to follow to the objective.
I don't think I've ran into that.
Yeah, it's right there in the beginning. So look down. If you look down where it says, I think you're going to hold A, right? And then it'll show the line. And right immediately after that, I think you're just going to press A again to follow objective or get you to the objective. So once you've made a marker. Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, when I travel around in the world, I don't fast travel. I wander around. I mean, because the thing is huge. This game is ginormous. Like, I have only not even a quarter of the map unlocked, and there's so much more to go. It's just insane to me how big this game is. And I'm playing on the Xbox One because I don't have an S, and I can't afford an X right now. I had to cancel my pre-order, unfortunately. But it looks good on my Xbox One. It looks great. I think it'd probably look better on the S, and it's probably going to look a billion times better on the X. But it did, like, it felt like Ghost Recon and The Witcher to me.
Yeah, I see a little Ghost Recon in there, certainly from the visuals standpoint of it.
You get that hawk vision, and it's like looking at everything.
That's like your drone. Yeah,
that's a drone. Yeah,
right.
You fly your drone up there, you mark the enemies, and you go attack them. But
sounds like Far Cry.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
It's Ubisoft, like probably.
I'm sure when
like Ubisoft,
right? I'm sure when Far Cry comes out, we're going to be like, "Hey, that looks like Assassin's Creed Origins." Yeah. So.
But I mean, you can't fault them for doing that because Rockstar does the same thing. They've literally taken every good aspect of their previous games and put it into a game, and so that's what they're doing that's what Ubisoft is doing with Assassin's Creed, and I think it's going to pay off for them in the long run. And it's.
Do you guys feel like the break was worth it?
Yes, I do. I'm actually really glad they took a break for a year, and they listened to fans. They listened to what the people want, and just to make a better game, because I felt like Assassin's Creed was going downhill with everything. It was bad, and you know how you would get those Assassin's Creed glitches when you're climbing and everything, and
right, those were frustrating.
But you don't get that here. You can literally climb anything.
Yeah, that was the best thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I think developers need to learn is stop pushing games out every year and put the time in and work on your games and put them out when they're ready. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop putting out broken games. It's not worth it. It kills your franchise. You know what I mean? Like, it almost killed Assassin's Creed. I'm glad this one seems to be doing well, and it seems to be well received. So
yeah,
the only thing I have a problem with this game, I hate it, is the modern day parts you go to in the game.
Yeah, I saw you post about this.
So stupid. Like, there's no point in doing it. Like, it took away from the whole game for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know these two characters' names. That's how much I don't know about this modern day stuff, and how much I haven't invested the time into the two modern day female characters as I have with all the characters in the Assassin's Creed universe. But I literally took control of this female character in the modern day after she got out of the Animus, and she was just walking, cutscene and everything, and then the cutscene stopped. I literally took 3 steps to go to somewhere and press Y to interact, and then went to another cutscene. And then she went back into the Animus, and I played as my assassin. I'm like, what the heck? That was stupid.
What was the point, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, there was no point to it at all, and I felt the same way. And because I thought, oh well, maybe I'm supposed to like walk out of this cave of where I'm supposed to be. And I'm talking about the same part of where Eric was in that. And so I'm like, there's nothing here. So I'm like, okay, well, I pressed X to get whatever the hell that was that I don't even know. It's not even important. So then, you just go back into, the game itself. So, yeah, that was stupid.
So Brian Tulp said on the chat, he said, so it's Witcher 3 with AC skins. They took what was good of The Witcher 3 and they put it in there. I wouldn't really say it's a skin because, I mean, it does some things different. But I don't know. I think I would. It's really hard for me because it's like up in the air which one's better. It's so hard for me to decide because I like the combat more than I do, or I like the combat in The Witcher 3 more than I do in Assassin's Creed.
I'll agree with that. But maybe because I haven't played enough Assassin's Creed yet.
Right. But I like the way they do the quests in Assassin's Creed for you to build your level up so you're not getting destroyed against like the boss or something.
That is cool.
Because like you'll have your main quest, but it will you go to your quest lineup. It will show you all the quests you have and the preferred level you need to be to do that quest. And if you're not at the level that it prefers you at, it will be red. So I mean, it just indicates, hey, stupid, don't do this quest. You're not strong enough. And there's all these other quests you can do, and I just like how it's lined up for you. It makes it nice and easy and kind of takes the stress off me to be like, oh gosh, I need to do this quest to get to this level. And like The Witcher 3, I don't like how everything is scattered for quests.
Right. That's what going back to that. I know what you're talking about with The Witcher 3, where it's like, oh, yeah, I just finished this quest, but right next to me there's this like gargoyle that's level 25. And I'm level 5. Like, right. Why do they put this here,
Right.
But
I mean, like, overall, I think this game is solid, and I really do think I will get the season pass so I can get more of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to more story on AC Origins. So I've already reached the second part, and I'm slowly unlocking the different fast travel areas, and the game looks pretty. So I'm just playing on a 4K OLED. It looks great. So
is that all, Gunny? Just a 4K LED?
Well, we talked about this earlier. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure because it looks a little grainy. Like, do I have like some kind of setting wrong or something? Because I'm a noob to 4K TVs, but understandably, I'm playing on a day one Xbox. But
I thought you had an S.
No. So I see there's like UHD settings, HDR settings, but obviously, they're grayed out. So because if I had an S, maybe that would work. But
yeah, it would be there if you had an S.
But I don't have any kind of HDR settings on the TV or anything like set. So because it looks weird if I try it. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's not going to work. So.
Yeah, because you're not pushing HDR.
Right.
Wait until you are pushing HDR. Wait until you get your X and plug it in. It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah. So next Tuesday. But yeah, I've reached that second area, and I like the story so far.
Yeah, I think the story's great. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. And I like the open world. Like you said, it's like I think I'm level 8 right now. Like you level up super fast. I'm sure maybe I'm gonna reach a point where.
Oh yeah, dude! It's like you almost level after like during the main quest after every quest.
And there's so many little. No, I wouldn't say it's like the other games where there's like 50,000 quests all over. No, I've run across some where I'm like, he's like, hey man, these guys really fucked me up over here. Can you go find them?
Yeah.
Because I'll see like this guy blinking. I'm like, what's this? Oh, it's like a little hidden quest. So I got to go get these guys to, I got to go avenge him, basically.
Or you help a bunch of old people try to do stuff, like find their like son or daughter, or help them move a wagon or something.
Yes, little things like that, right? And it's like, boom, you leveled up. I was like, cool. So you earn these ability points.
Yeah.
And
I just think overall this game is it's solid. I like it a lot. It's great. And Ryan, you need to get it.
I like the world.
You should have gotten it when you went to GameStop and you could have bought 2 other games or whatever it was.
Couldn't, dude. I couldn't.
You need to get it, dude. You need to get it because it's. You guys talked about single player games last week. And
yeah, but I think the single player game I'm gonna pick is Shadow of War.
Dude, you should. I don't know, man. And I'm not a big hater like Gunny is with Shadow of War.
We'll see. It depends on how much I get for my trading credit and stuff towards my 1X.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might get a game if I have a little extra money, so we'll see.
Yeah, dude, Assassin's Creed. Dude, I like Assassin's Creed so much. Like I just said I'm gonna get the season pass.
Yeah.
Don't know when, but I also bought the collector's edition hardcover strategy guide for that game, dude.
Oh, for Assassin's Creed, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
It was. I mean, I'm part of a fantasy football league with Gabe Olea. Shout out. With Uncanny X-Bros, and we have weekly challenges, and you get paid for if you win the challenge. Well, I've won the last 3 weeks in a row.
Nice.
So that's how I bought Assassin's Creed Origins, and I bought the strategy guide.
Nice.
See, now I'm thinking I need to run down to GameStop tomorrow and get that book because I like strategy guides as well. I haven't bought any in a while, but.
Dude, I like it. I think it's great. I
have Witcher 3.
And I play the Witcher 3. I open it up and I read it. I look at it, and I just
really, man. I mean, like, you could
I know.
Just type whatever your question is into the internet and get the answer to it for free.
I've done that too, but I don't know, dude. Like I said before, I'm a sucker for those things, dude.
I used to be, man. I mean, here, I'll show you right now.
I love the lore of those too. Of the one in The Witcher 3.
Unopened, still in the plastic, hardcover, Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Wow.
Don't open it.
I got this is just what I'm finding offhand. Diablo 2 strategy guide. I have the Diablo 3 strategy guide somewhere too. And then I have like Code Veronica Resident Evil strategy guide.
Wow, that's an old one.
But then it's all stuff I got free because they were like throwing shit out at EB.
Right.
So it was like, you can buy this stuff for a penny if you want. And I was like, all right, give me this one, this one, this one, and this one. Here's 5 cents. Boom.
I think I'm playing on Assassin's Creed. I think I'm playing normal. I don't think I went easy, but I haven't had any issues with the combat.
You really? Because I mean, you get gangbanged all the time.
So in the beginning, the first day I played it, I was just kind of roaming around after doing like a small quest, and I can hear screaming and yelling, and the music starts to ramp up, and I saw there was the 4 soldiers on horses, and I think they were just like pillaging a little group of people, and so I ran over there and hit one with an arrow, and they tried to gangbang me for sure. Because then I realized I only had one other arrow. I was like, oh shit, that was it. Why did I pick a fight with 4 of these soldiers? No, I think there was like 5 or 6 actually. Eventually, because they all started chasing me.
You talked about the arrow. Do you feel like they're pushing the bow and arrow as like a main weapon in this game?
Yes. It's your default.
I felt the same way.
It's your default, right? So it looks like it's always going to be there.
I mean, well, yeah, it's always going to be there, but I just feel like they made the game to where you can do like the distance stuff. Like you can shoot the arrows at the enemy a lot easier. I don't know.
I found it easier also I was on horseback today, and I thought, oh man, this is going to be tough. But I thought, no, I don't know if they slowed it down for you, but I thought they actually made it kind of easy for me to hit the enemy.
Right.
So your camera's just not moving all around as you're on the horse, and you're going in circles, and yeah, I thought it was pretty easy.
Another thing I didn't like about the game, it was the combat. Okay, I know I'm complaining about the combat. The combat overall it's good. I'm getting used to it right now. Now that I'm like 12 hours into the game, I'm getting used to it. But like when you are in combat, all of a sudden like 5 other soldiers come out of nowhere, and you're all surrounded, and they're all hitting you at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not the same mechanic where
it's not like Assassin's Creed 2.
Attack you. Yeah, like one soldier will attack you, and then another soldier will attack you.
Right.
Maybe 2 soldiers will attack you at once. No, dude, like all of them are attacking you, and I feel like the blocking is hard.
That is tough
anyway, because it's really hard just to focus on one enemy and try to kill him, because you're gonna have two other guys attacking you as well when you're trying to kill this other dude. It's just, I feel like they need to fix that a little bit. I mean, that's just me. If other people like it, then good for them. But I want Assassin's Creed to go back to countering, because that's all I did was like
right. Because I think they got rid of that counter, and then now you just kind of like you can block, and then there's other options that I unlock where it's a block counter, right? Isn't it like it's press B and right trigger or something shit like that?
All that does is it just lifts the enemy's shield up so you can attack. That's all it's doing.
Yeah.
You're not doing any
damage,
counter attack or anything. No cool counter kill like they did like in Assassin's Creed 3. That's all I did in combat, dude. I would just counter everybody and just do like the special attack, and you get that sweet kill cam or whatever.
Yeah. But unlike, I just wanted to point out also, it's not like Batman where this little thing is going to come over their head like in Spider-Man. Oh no, they hit you, like you have to like really watch for them when they're going to hit you, because you have to be ready to press B at the same exact time.
Yeah, the timing. Yeah, there is nothing to indicate that, hey, you're about to get hit. Press this button.
So
yeah, you're right.
So I think with that, I've been using X a lot, which is evade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that really helps. I just X out of there, like until they get closer, and then I'll hit them, and then X out of there again. So
what? I mean,
it's not that close-up combat.
I think it's a great game. I give it a good 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm not ready myself to give it a score after 5 hours, but because I feel like I'm still getting into it, and I'm just getting into the second area, so I'm going to get more story. But I do enjoy the combat. I mean, it's not blowing my socks off here, but I love the world. That's for sure. You can get on a boat and you can ride those the 2-horse carriage things, and the small side missions. Those are they're so fluid. They're so fluid, right? You just come up and, hey, can you go find my kids or whatever, Okay, so once you find them, that's it. It's done. Boom.
Yeah.
You get your XP.
Like that too.
You level up, right? There's no going back to that person to find out who it was that, they make it, it's, it all flows very well.
Yeah, I like that too. And it's not far too. Like the person says, hey, can you help me do this? And then it's like 200 meters away. So you don't have to travel like halfway to the map, or
right,
the whole map to go to this quest.
And you don't have to climb up 3 mountains and 4 buildings, and right, like in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood and all those.
But I mean, another thing I like about this game is the sounds. Like everything sounded great. Like there was a scene where he is with his wife and they're taking a bath together. And you could hear, like, when people lift their arms, it makes that noise of, like, water coming off their arm and everything.
Yes.
Like, it sounded wonderful. Like, it sounded like they were actually in a real-life tub of just water and whatnot. I think, the sounds were great. The facial expressions were awesome. Like, with what they were saying, like, if something confused them, they made a confusing looking face, or they made a mad
the animations face. Were on par.
It wasn't Mass Effect drama horrible.
Yeah.
They were like really good, and the lip syncing is a huge thing for me. It does throw me off, as silly as it sounds. It throws me off of the game when the lip syncing is bad. The lip syncing in this game is really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's on par. And also, just as you venture around the world, I've noticed a lot of detail as far as, they're spreading out those, whatever they are, the fruits, the olives, whatever they're coming off of those, the figs, and just the way they're, they make their food and everybody's working. And, and then the sun sets and it shows like how everybody sleeps, and it's like, oh, like they're just like, is that how they slept? Probably just on these straw mats, just throw them out there. And for the people that couldn't afford like these, a big nice house, they just put up like these straw things where it's got basically a roof and no walls. And I just thought, man, this is interesting as hell, just to learn how they live back in those days. So stuff like that just makes me want to say, man, I can't wait to get to these pyramids, and explore more stuff. And
yeah, I've definitely been thinking about this game a lot, like every day. I just want to go home and play it. It's been so bad to where I contemplate on calling off of work just to play video games.
So for anybody new, I recommend just kind of, you can get on your camel, your horse, and go from A to B. But hey, just take a walk next time, explore the world.
Yeah, don't fast travel. Just go, just travel, like Gunny said.
Yeah. Anyway, Ryan,
are you done with Assassin's Creed yet?
I don't know.
We can go on for a while, but we want to know what you.
For a few minutes.
We forgot about you. I'm sorry.
Dude, I played 12 hours. I only talked maybe an hour of what I played.
What'd you play, Ryan? Tell us. You play Assassin's Creed?
Fantasizing about AC.
I'm. You know what? I've never been a big AC fan. The last one I really played was Black Flag. I owned Unity and I have Syndicate as well, and I never played either of them.
Ooh, Syndicate's really good.
I think I played like an hour of each.
Don't play Unity. It's not good.
Yeah.
Even the story's not good.
I don't know, man. I got really burnt out. I think this is something I might pick up personally on a sale, like if I see it on sale Black Friday or something.
I'll just call it right now, Ryan. To me, Unity is a climbing simulator. And Unity is just a good story overall with climbing mechanics.
Yeah.
So skip Unity altogether.
Well, I'm just like, I have it. I have Unity and Syndicate, and I never really played them because I kind of got worn out, and I didn't feel like that anymore. But we'll see. I might play it eventually at some point.
Like I said, they revamped it, dude. It doesn't feel like an and that's another thing. It doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah, one other thing, Ryan, I hate to beat it to death here, but I do want to add, and just kind of on the top of what Eric said, it's the climbing is really good.
Gunny loves the climbing.
Gunny, the climbing's really good.
Love it.
Hold up, Brian. I got one more thing to say. The climbing.
What?
Is
the climbing good?
Climbing's good.
It's good, eh?
The climbing. It's good. It's huge.
It's huge.
Love it.
It's going to make billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars.
Did you beat any of my tables in Pinball FX3? Because I haven't played.
I don't know. I don't know if I beat any of your score. I think I've already beaten all your scores.
Damn it.
No. You still have one table, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's one of the Star Wars ones. I think.
And I'm going to admit it right now because I'm a good player. I believe that was like some kind of glitch on my end. I'm like, what the hell? How did I get that score? So
I hit the right ramps, dude. That's what happened.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. You just hit the right ramps. And that's how it goes, man. Like if you can get into a mode where like, because when you get into some of those modes, it's like hit this ramp, that it's specific ramps, and then you start hitting the ramps, and you miss. You can't hit this fucking ramp for some reason. All of a sudden, you can't hit this ramp, even though you've just been hitting the ramp over and over and over again. Now that this mode is on, you can't seem to hit that goddamn ramp.
Right? Yes, I know. I hate that feeling.
Like it really does, all the time. But yeah, so I've been playing Pinball FX, obviously. Not as much as I would like to, but I'm off work for this week, so it'll be lots of Pinball FX. Yeah, I'm off this week.
Dang, prepping for that Xbox One X, huh?
I figured I'd take it off. I had a week of vacation time built up, so
get that Pinball FX 4K looking graphics.
I don't know if it has 4K upgrade. It has to.
Oh yeah,
because
it's enhanced. It's totally enhanced version.
It should be because there's a PC version as well. So, and that'll run in 4K. So I would assume that it probably, if it doesn't right away, it probably will eventually. I'm assuming. But that'll be nice. I also been playing the crap out of Super Mario Odyssey. That game is great, guys. You got to switch. I'm in the second last world now.
Okay.
So I'm pretty close. It got a little frustrating today, and I put it down. So I went back to playing some pinball for a bit. Other than Super Mario Odyssey, did I play anything else? I played a little more SteamWorld Dig, which is, again, I enjoy that game. If you got a Switch, it's worth picking up. It's $15. Why not? Or no, was it 20? Maybe it was 20. I can't remember. But SteamWorld Dig's great. So I'm still playing through South Park as well. And I think I'm pretty close to the end of that. Oh my god, it's been hilarious and very, very offensive. Yeah. Super, super, super offensive. There's one boss, and his name is Niggeroth.
What's his name?
Is Niggeroth.
Okay.
It's this big monster that eats black people.
Okay.
I shouldn't laugh at this.
No, it's really. Come on, it's funny. You know what I mean? Like, but anyways, so he eats black people. So you have to kill him by feeding him white people.
Gosh.
So, it's hilarious, man. It's South Park. It's crude. It's racist. It's weird, but it's funny as hell.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I've been playing this week, guys. I didn't play any new games this week. I'm sad.
Oh.
I can't afford to buy them because I'm saving for my ex.
Yeah, I was reminded of that today. So,
are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for it?
I am, man. Let's have some X talk. How do we all feel? Well, I guess Eric, you're not.
I'm
cancel your.
Right? Yeah, I canceled mine, but I'm gonna save up some money for it and just take my time. Hopefully, by the time Black Friday rolls around, I can, get it maybe cheaper for maybe $50 cheaper.
Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, but you never know.
Yeah, we'll find. I mean, like
have 4K TV though, do you?
No, but I mean, they've been saying you don't need a 4K TV.
Gonna get advantages from it either way, but
I mean the games are gonna look beautiful regardless because it's just gonna be checkerboard, so it's gonna be great.
Yeah, I had the since we are talking about this, I know Brandon Lloyd, one of our community members, asked, how much are you guys gonna cream your pants when you get the X? So we'll see when I get the X how much I will cream, but
Gunny will live stream it.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tuesday.
Himself creaming his pants.
Opening his Xbox One X.
Yeah. Hey, remember, I'm the Sony fan here.
I don't need the blue pill tonight, honey.
Right. I'm busy.
I was gonna say he took the blue pill when he opened it.
Yeah. Little blue pill was like on top, and as he opened it, it flipped up and went into his mouth.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no. I know. I reminded the missus that. I said, did you get like an email to confirm like the actual delivery day? Because I know that Amazon members got an email confirming November 7th.
Yeah.
And so she goes, nope, still says November 7th through the 13th or whatever it was, right? So I know Target was just kind of giving themselves like a week and a half buffer time, just so they don't have so many angry customers. But yeah.
Did you order right away?
I did. Like I ordered, I'm going to say like 3 hours.
You were on the day they announced it, right?
The day they announced it, 3 hours later, I was but I still got the Scorpio edition, so.
Yeah, you should get it launch day then.
Yeah.
Any Scorpio edition should arrive on launch day.
Yes. Yeah, and I saw some of those Taco Bell people that want a Taco Bell. They're going to get theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
the actual
Friday.
One?
They're getting them on Monday, which is cool.
Wow.
I think someone in Was it this Xbox Life?
Was that his, or was he? No, he just put somebody got lucky. He was just posting it, yeah. So they were showing the actual, like, unboxing and all this other good stuff. So they were pretty happy. Like, they got that letter, like, here it is.
I didn't think anybody would actually win. I just thought it was like a hoax, you know?
Yeah, because they ran out of those quick.
I've been putting my Doritos codes in up here. There's Doritos and Mountain Dew have codes on them for win an Xbox every hour or something like that.
They have that here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm pretty excited for Tuesday.
Yeah, man, me too. I can't wait. I'll probably... My place doesn't do midnight, so I'm going to be picking it up in the morning, and I'll probably live stream from the line, talk to people and see what they're saying, maybe. We'll see. It'll be fun. Good time. All right, Gunny.
Yeah.
Let's jump into the news.
The news, baby. Oh, first off, we've got... What do we got first? Let me go back and read that real quick here. So, Wall Street loot boxes?
Wall Street loot boxes.
Oh, wait, here. BlackRock co-founder investing should be more like a video game to attract millennials.
Oh.
What? Millennials want a game. It's a gaming society. Rob Capito said, the winners are going to be the people who have the game, the technology, and the brand. And so this is London. This is the co-founder of BlackRock, the world's biggest asset manager. Thinks financial service companies need to be more like game developers to win over millennial investors.
Oh, God. They're going to put loot boxes on Wall Street, man.
That's, weird, huh?
You can't do this.
No.
Loot boxes are not life. Loot boxes are not real life.
No.
Take over the world.
Wow. No. What else we got, Gunny?
Oh gosh, let me go back to it. All right, we've got some helps for people like you, man, addicts.
Like me.
Restart Life aims to help us video game addicts. Oh, another one of these. Restart Life is the first treatment program in the United States, specifically targeting video game and internet addicts. It's estimated more than 1.2 people play video games worldwide. Some so much it interferes with normal life. Fake news.
Are they trying to help gamers that have
that are addicted
to video games, not drugs?
Right.
Specifically targeting video game and internet addictions.
That's so dumb.
So yeah.
Does anybody?
Do
any of you know of anybody that's ever went to one of these?
I really try to go for something else because there's more important and more severe addictions out there than video games and internet.
Yeah, but there are people out there that are way too far into it. You know what I mean? It's just like gambling. You know what I mean? Someone can, I can walk into a casino, fucking throw $20 a machine and walk out. Some people can't do that. You know what I mean? And there's people that will pick up World of Warcraft, and you won't see them for fucking 2 weeks because that's all they do is play World of Warcraft constantly. You know, so there are people out there that need help, I guess. I mean, just because me and you have it under control, or we think we do, doesn't mean that, there aren't people out there that need help.
Yeah. And, I think Andrew, our news machine guy, we talked about it last week, and I noticed GameStop finally put it out this week on social media, and that was that some person paid $15,000 in, what was it, loot boxes in Mass Effect 2 or 3?
Mass Effect 3.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So, and, and I think about that. I thought about that, actually, for the last couple weeks, and I thought, I don't have an addictive personality, but, I know some of us are maybe we're going to spend $300 or $400 or, and is that reasonable? Is that within your means? Is that too much? And how many people are doing that? So, and is this something that needs to be addressed? like, with England wanting to kind of regulate some of these things.
And that's the thing. It's like, it's one thing if it's some guy that's a millionaire fucking spending $15,000 on microtransactions because, he's got the money. But if it's somebody that, like working class Joe, and they're so addicted to a game that they spend $15,000 and now they're in debt and they might lose their house, and that's a fucking different story.
Yeah.
Right? That's where these people are I'm assuming trying to help those kind of people, right?
Right. Yes, the people that really need the help. So
what else we got?
We got the CIA, and we've got Bin Laden, baby.
Oh no.
my gosh.
The CIA reveals
gaming?
Yeah, Osama bin Laden. There you go. The CIA reveals that Osama's hard drives contain video games, anime, and kids' movies.
Oh,
weird. Huh.
Kids' movies.
If you guys remember that raid back in 2015, they're in Pakistan. Let's see. Released a list of books and articles that were discovered in the hideout. They released almost 470,000 files. I don't watch TV, so I didn't hear about this. Shoei had a pen chant for video games? Many of them erotic. Movies.
Likes the erotic video games.
Oh, the hentai and all the other...
There's a picture of what he played in a Twitter. Someone posted on Twitter, if you guys look down on the article a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. He was a little perv.
He was.
Do you see some of the games, though, he had?
Jeez.
There's a list of them. It's called Ants, Batman Gotham Knight, BBC, Great Wildlife Moments. I think this were just, like, everything that he had on his computer then.
Yeah.
Biography, Osama bin Laden.
his own biography.
What a tool. Cars, Chicken Little, CNN presents World's Most Wanted.
Wow, he had a bunch of
That's
stuff.
not real. That's not
Final
real.
Fantasy VII.
Right.
Wait,
Heroes of Tomorrow.
Jeez.
Home on the Range.
Resident Evil.
National Geographic. Resident Evil, yep.
What about
Storm
this?
Three Musketeers. Where in the world is Osama bin Laden?
I was looking at that. I was like, okay, is this The Onion? Is this a joke? Yeah.
Can't be real.
Where in the world is Osama bin Laden?
Yeah, this can't be real. Come on.
No, yeah, it's real.
Oh
It's
my
absolutely
god.
real. Come on.
It was
Of course,
so
once we get
conceited.
that.
That's funny. That is funny.
Oh man! All right, what else we got, Gunny?
We got PlayStation Expo. I want to go to one of these.
They happen around you, man. You should go to them.
Yeah, they're always down there in Anaheim. It's
Like
not
the
too
biggest
far.
Xbox fanboy.
It's like it's pretty much a day trip
They're either in LA or in Vegas.
or a 2-day trip. Yeah, so they're either in Anaheim, which is pretty much LA, or Vegas. So let's see. Sony took over the big stage at Paris Games Week on Monday. Showcase games in progress as well as make some new exciting announcement. What did they announce? Do you guys know anything that stuck out in your minds?
I know
Doesn't the article say?
I know they released a new trailer for The Last of Us 2.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, and a lot of people were complaining about how graphic it was. But Spider-Man, they a new Spider-Man trailer.
Oh yeah, Ryan, I know you posted about that, saying how that looks, and that E3 demo that they played or what they showed, it looks amazing.
That game looks good, man. I really want to play that.
Ghost of Tsushima,
Which is the new game from Sucker Punch.
Oh, okay.
I guess they showed God of War, The Last of Us 2. I'm just going through the list,
Monster
guys.
Hunter World.
With
Okay,
yeah.
I see the next.
With what's her name from Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Far Cry 5, Shadow of Colossus.
Okay, more Shadow of the Colossus, yeah.
Oops.
First
Destiny
Destiny
2.
expansion, Curse of Arius.
Star Child VR.
But I mean, I didn't watch this. I saw a lot of Sony fanboys be like, "Yeah, this just proves that Sony has the best exclusives, hands down."
It does.
And I mean, to me, I don't care about exclusives anymore. I just want to play good games. That's all I want to do. I just want to play good games. I don't care if it's for Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Yeah. Just make good games. Why does it matter that this system has to have an exclusive? And I think Microsoft has that mindset as well. And I think, they're just like, hey, we're just trying to put out good games, and we're trying to get the gamer the best experience that they can have on that game. And that's what they're doing right now with the Xbox One X.
Yeah. And something we haven't mentioned on here, because I know Ryan doesn't play that much on his PS4, but Gran Turismo 5, is it? Or Sport 5?
Yeah. Gran Turismo Sport.
I don't know if that made its official launch yet. I think it was supposed to be this week. Okay. So, yeah, and I've been watching gameplay for the last couple weeks just randomly on Twitch and stuff, and there have been times where I'll look at it and I'll go, oh, yeah, it's Forza 7 or something, and I'll be watching, I'm like, something's different about this. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's actually Gran Turismo. Not to say they copied them. They kind of did it first, right? Gran Turismo, and I used to love playing that back on PS1 and PS3. So I'm pretty happy with them finally getting a Gran Turismo game that's finally released.
Yeah, but it's not so good from what I've heard.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen any reviews or anything like that.
It looks beautiful from what I've seen, but from what I've heard, it's not the best Gran Turismo game.
Yeah. Guys. This next news story is pretty sweet.
Netflix.
You know what it is?
Oh, yeah, yes.
What is it?
They're making a Witcher Netflix show.
Well,
and it says, worried the Witcher Netflix show will be another flop? Don't be. Here's why it could be the best game to TV show ever.
Do you think they'll have nudity scenes?
Ever. Yeah, they'll have nudity. It's Netflix. They don't
care. Right. Yeah.
Netflix is the new HBO, man. They don't care. They'll show anything.
They will. Man, they show some stuff on Netflix now. So, yeah, there's been shows on there. I'm like, where I tell the kid, I'm like, no, you're not watching that Marvel show. No, you're not. So it's not like, I don't think this is about Geralt. I think it's Witcher lore. So it's going to be in the universe of The Witcher. And I don't know. I think it sounds pretty cool. It's they say that we don't know who will dye their hair to become Geralt, what stories the show is going to tell, and when it will start streaming. The list of unknowns doesn't end there either. Yeah, it's a good article. Yeah, and there's a lot of content, for them to make this thing 10 seasons, if it really takes off. Yennefer, I hope she's in there. She's my honey. That's Yennefer with a Y.
I think it'll be sweet. I don't know. I hope it works out for him. I mean, I'm still waiting for a Halo movie for God's sake.
Yeah. Hey, and there's been times where I've played The Witcher 3. Again, I've played it on Xbox One and on the PC. And there's been parts where, like when you go to the castle to that party, I think it's, and you're meeting all these different people, and there you'll see witch hunters as well. And I'm like, man, I wonder what their story is. Like what they've been up to. It's kind of cool to know that you are the Witcher. That you hunt down the evil monsters.
What do you think about it, Ryan?
I don't know, man. I'll give it a try when I see it on Netflix, but Witcher's not my thing, really. But I'll watch it. Like, I'll give it a try. I don't know if it'll stick with me, but
right.
We'll see.
What's the next news story, Gunny?
Up next, we've got Sony. Sony focus moving from hardware sales to active user base. For most of the recent quarter, Sony sold 4.2 million PlayStation 4s, up from the 3.9 million in the same period last year. while the company is no doubt happy to see the growth in that number, it may or may not mean as much as it once did. Not sure what that means, but what is Sony Focus? Is that VR?
I'd hope not.
No, they're focusing on concurrent users on their network.
I just read that wrong. Yeah, the business model. Anyway, enough about that Sony.
Maybe it'll be an eye-opening for them if they're doing it that way. To see like how many people are actively getting on their servers, you know?
Yeah, says EA has generally shifted from releasing units. Yeah. So absolutely, they're going to be growing. They're selling more units. Next one we have, guys, is former Microsoft Office exec Julie Larson-Green leaves Microsoft. I don't think I've heard of her. Anybody heard of Julie? Julie Green?
No.
Leaving the tech giant to explore new opportunities. During her almost 25-year stint at the company, Larson really did see it all, making her way from the Windows software to Xbox and Surface hardware after returning to work on The Office.
What did she do on the Xbox?
Let's see. Senior software engineer? No, it doesn't say. It just says she took time off of work due to surgery. Learned to apply it to other places. No, it doesn't really say what she did there. But she was there for a while.
So I think she might have been a part of the Xbox team like back in the day. It seems like she started in Windows. She worked on Xbox for a little bit. Doesn't say what she did, but so I'm assuming it was like either original Xbox time or during 360.
Well, it says SharePoint and OneDrive.
Then she started working on Surface hardware, which makes sense. And then she went back to work on Office. So she kind of bounced around the company a lot. She got her hands in a lot of different sections of that company. Being there for 25 years, though, I mean, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that definitely goes back to Windows 7 stuff from what was mentioned in the article. Or Windows 8. Yeah. Next one on the list is Sony PlayStation to get massive Xbox One features ahead of Nintendo Switch. What in the hell? It says Sony PlayStation 4 could be getting a big game feature currently only available on Microsoft Xbox One and PC.
EA Access.
It's not available yet on the PS4 or Nintendo Switch. I thought I read something this week that the Sony would possibly be getting EA Access. Was that announced at Paris Games Week? Anybody know of?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think that was happening.
Yeah, I think I just read something on Twitter about that. But yeah, it says here, although it appears that the big game publishers are looking to change that. So, yeah, I can't see them just holding out on EA Access like that.
I mean, if they want to do that, go for it. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that it's an Xbox exclusive thing right now because Xbox can use that, but
right.
If it goes everywhere, it's better for EA, I guess.
Yeah. So
it's just better for EA, like you said, and makes them more money because things aren't looking great for them right now. It's been quite a bit of a mess for EA.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does say here that EA Access has grown in strength since its initial launch and now includes over 50 games. I think that's between EA Access and EA on PC. Unless there's 50 on the Xbox, but I think it's for both systems.
It's for Xbox One and 360 because there's 360 games in there as well that are backwards compatible.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So that they're only going to be able to do like current games then for PlayStation because PlayStation doesn't do backwards compatibility.
That's right.
Dang, that's kind of that sucks for PlayStation. Wah, wah, wah.
Subscription player base continues to grow. EA's.
But they don't put a lot of new EA games on there, do they?
On where?
No, they usually have the 10-hour trial stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that'll be coming soon. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I think it's kind of late now. I think it'll come next year, maybe spring.
It'll come out when the PS5 comes out.
All right, guys. I think that's enough of the news. We've had enough.
But wait, there's more.
What is it?
Sony announced the new PlayStation Pass and rewards.
Oh, man.
Okay. Bronze trophies aren't included in the deals, but if you've got silver or anything above, you'll earn more Sony rewards points the more that you have. So you get 100 silver trophies gives you 100 points, 25 gold trophies gives you 250 points, and 10 platinum trophies gives you 1,000 points. To see what you can redeem for your points, you can get started by linking your account here and tracking your trophies. Having 1,000 points is enough to get you $10 in PlayStation Store credit. So you need 1,000 points to get store credit. So that it's a way for you to use your trophies, trade in your trophies for store credit on PlayStation.
What?
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
I guess, I
wouldn't want to do that. Like, I worked hard for my trophies.
Right.
No. I don't think you trade. I don't think you literally trade them in, but for getting them, you can.
So you get points for.
Okay,
the
makes sense.
For the trophies that you unlock, yeah.
So what about the people that have already unlocked these trophies? They get these points already, like right off the bat.
Don't know.
Well, I think.
Plenty ways to earn points outside of trophies, so make sure
It's probably
you explore your options to get as many as possible. It says that it might take a few days for your linked account to reflect your trophy progress on Sony's reward site, so give it some time if you don't see changes right away. No, there's not much else about it.
How crummy would that be if they didn't give you the points for all that, like, previous trophies you got?
I think once you link your account, it includes all the trophies that you've got. I think I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yeah. So, this is probably maybe it's a program that's going to be active going forward, not just a temporary deal.
No, this seems to be something that Sony is doing now.
Yeah. Good.
Doesn't say anything about a date of when it starts or anything, but Sony rewards now. Go get your Sony trophy rewards.
Do I get any points for buying a Sony TV, darn it? I should have got a code.
I don't know. You'd have to go link your account and find out.
Didn't you guys talk about, I don't know if when I was on or even if it was after, about like Xbox doing this as well?
I think I might have mentioned something about that, where you can trade in your gamer score for points or something like that.
I think Sony's listening to us, dudes.
No, remember they tried something a couple years ago?
Right.
Microsoft tried something a couple years ago. Xbox did, and it didn't go anywhere. I mean, they've got those deals on there.
They have the rewards program. I get like $5 randomly put into my account every once in a while.
But I don't think it has anything to do with.
It's not Gamerscore, no.
Right. No, those are like the other programs, like, not programs, but promotions. Like, for example, one's on there for Sony right now. Win a Sony TV. Get 400 Gamerscore. Watch Mixer 5 times. Shit like that. But there's nothing like in place to where, if you earn, so much Gamerscore, this is what you're going to get out of it.
Well, no, but they do stuff like where it's like, hey, these 3 games are the game of the month. If you play them over 10 hours each, we'll give you, 1,000 credits or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see something like that would be in place.
And I know, like, buying new release games digitally on the Microsoft Store will get you stuff, too. That's how I get $5 every once in a while. It's just
That's
my
what I get.
purchases that I made.
Yeah,
all of a sudden I'll look at my balance and be like, you got $5.67. I'm like, where the hell did that come from?
Yeah, that's what I get. I think I got $6.42 right now from buying digitally. Used to be a lot more when the Xbox One first came out, but now they've really...
Well, there's other stuff you can do too, like Bing rewards and stuff like that, and you just do like searches and stuff like that on Bing, and you get credits for that too. There's all kinds of programs like that.
Right.
So,
anyway, guys,
like,
Job's done.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Facebook questions.
I listened to that episode today. I was laughing so hard.
Job's done.
Job's done.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I've heard that in another podcast too.
From VGO.
Oh, John. Gosh.
Job done. Job done.
Did you hear his witch cackle this week?
Yeah.
I am surprised that does not annoy the hell out of me, but I still find it funny. Is there something wrong with me?
No. Him cackling for the Halloween episodes when he's the witch.
It's funny. To me, he made me laugh doing that. Normally, I would find cackle very annoying.
I couldn't get through the episode before that when they had this random dude on, and he was just he's so loud and obnoxious. It just drives me insane sometimes.
I don't even remember who that was.
It was the show before the Halloween show, but anyway, I digress.
For those listening, we're talking about the VGO podcast. Matt Bradford is sometimes a host on this show, and he will be on, right. Anyway, guys, Facebook questions. We got the first one from Brian Tulp Jr., our buddy right here in the chat. Said he had a shout out to GameStop USA, as they take a lot of shit from you guys. Some of it is granted, but hey, they did me a huge solid for holding something for me to come get it when they were not supposed to. But I make a good, heartfelt plea, and they bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. I said that. We all know I have no heart, so thanks, GameStop. Now the question. Just went to a restaurant, had a huge craving for a particular place. Pull up to find out it went out of business.
Oh, no.
Oh, I hate that.
What place was it? Why didn't he should have said.
Right? Maybe he didn't want to make it too long. But yeah, Brian, what place are you talking about?
What? Make it too long. He wrote 2 paragraphs.
We want to know what restaurant you went to and it was closed. Yet we were just there a week ago. So then the only topic of conversation is, why is it gone? What do you do? What do we know as, or what do we choose as a second choice? Damn, I missed that place. And then when you do choose the other place, it was not just what you wanted and are totally let down. Has this ever happened to you? And if so, what establishment and why? I mean, I guess we're talking, what, restaurant, bar, maybe, you know?
I mean,
tavern, eatery.
The only one I can think of is there was this bar in my old hometown called the Lion and the Dragon, and they used to do all you could eat wings and ribs for like $20, and it was so good. And then we knew it was closing because that whole plaza was getting ripped down, but you know, it was sad when it was gone.
Yeah.
And there was no place like that around that was doing all you could eat wings and ribs. Oh,
I can't think of any place for me. I mean, I know there was a good barbecue joint called oh gosh, I can't even remember. But it was a really good place to eat for barbecue, and then they closed it down after like 2 years of business.
And did you... so the question is, did you find a replacement for that barbecue place? Equal to, or it just sucked?
For barbecue, I go to Slows out in Grand Rapids, and there's a place close to here where I live called Cornerstone or something like that. Crossroads. It's called Crossroads. Super good. Oh my gosh.
You have to mail me some ribs, bro. Yeah, so
Don't mail ribs.
mail me some,
Crazy.
FedEx me some ribs.
What, you haven't mailed ribs before? I do it all the time.
I do it all the time.
You know what I like, guys, is
Already cooked with the sauce on and everything. It's ready to go. You just
I get
mail
free
it.
shipping because I give it to the FedEx guy too.
yeah. You know what I like is that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Oh yeah, dude.
I think I have a jar yeah.
My
Bottle of that.
friend, when he was having him and his wife were having a baby shower, that was their gift to people was Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce bottles.
I actually saw that in a restaurant,
It was the greatest thing in the world.
and I thought, man, I like the owner.
I was too happy to get a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I mean, the name, the taste, everything's good about it. Yeah, so for me, mine would be, I'm thinking of a situation where we had, you know how a lot of these places are franchised, so maybe one place owns 3 locations in your area, like Round Table Pizza. I love Round Table. I mean, there's been a few other places that are certainly, top-notch pizza places, but I remember we had one literally like down the street from where we live, and I think the owner just whatever he dropped that portion of the franchise and just kind of went with his own thing, and so he had like 3 locations, just changed them all, and had all these new employees come in, and they had no idea what they were doing, like literally, like they didn't even know how to make pizza, I think. So. Yeah, and
sucks.
waiting like an extra 45 minutes, and I finally get this pizza home, and I'm like, I don't know, honey, and it was garbage. I was so disappointed. So we were like,
sucks.
screw that, we're not going back there. And eventually they went out of business. So that was not a smart move on their part. Yeah. Anyway, next question is from our good buddy Evan Tanaka. He said he's still furious with Sony. Not sure why. But he said he already paid for the year's worth of PlayStation Plus. He said, I never want to pay another cent to them again. But he says he doesn't have a choice.
Why is he mad at Sony?
I'm trying to think back. Did he get a PlayStation 4 for
something? He got
free?
locked out or banned from his account or something like that. I can't remember. I remember him talking about it. I think he was on the show talking about it.
But don't they do that to everybody? They do that to everybody who doesn't log into Sony for a while. They block your account.
Oh, man,
I mean, I've
thought
seen it
blocked
time and
mine
time
then.
again from people that post it. They tweet it out all the time. I've seen it. And I think it's like
account, and they make you change your password or something.
Yeah, but I think they make it so difficult that you have to end up calling them to say what the fuck, So this is all due back to when they got just big time hacked. They've just locked everything down. So trying to think if that's the conversation he had on here when he was on the show.
I think.
Let us know, Evan. Anyway, he says, ask if we've seen any good Black Friday deals that you're interested in. What's the best deal you've seen for PS4?
I haven't seen anything yet. When is Black Friday? Like 2 weeks?
Yeah, right? It's like the day after Thanksgiving, so the 25th, 6th.
Yeah, but it's not
3rd.
Thanksgiving for me, so that doesn't mean shit to me.
When do you have Thanksgiving?
In October.
Oh, so you already had it.
Yeah.
When is October what?
I can't remember now.
The two Evan I recommend is, I don't follow it, but I see people post it, and that's Slick Deals. I don't think I've ever been to their website, but I do see people post that as deals for like games on gold and PlayStation Plus. And obviously the other clear one to me is cdkeys.com.
No, he's talking about Black Friday deals.
Well, I mean,
there hasn't really been any release.
you talk about best deals
I
anywhere.
don't see them now, but I haven't seen many.
I'm gonna wait for the Microsoft Store to release them on Xbox.
Yeah, but he's asking for PS4 stuff.
Yeah, but I would hold off. Evan. Wait another week or 2 weeks, and I think
Tell
you're
you what,
just going to see
Evan,
deals pop up all over.
Take your PS4, go truck it on down to GameStop, and trade it in for an Xbox One X, and then and then you'll be all right.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. And then have no money to spend on Black Friday.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time we had it on the show, if he even said he was getting an X. So,
I don't know.
Let us know, Eric. Evan, what's up? Anyway, next question, David Snydero. Mr. Destiny wants to know, when all the shiny wears off of the recent games, what will you guys go back to? What will be your go-to game that you'll go play?
Pinball FX3.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Hopefully for me, when I'm getting, wrapping up with Assassin's Creed, I'll get into Wolfenstein.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, because I really want to play that. It looks amazing.
Yeah, I want to play that too.
You all know what my go-to game is, and that's going to be Forza 7.
I'll probably
mine.
go back to some Gears as well. Go figure, right?
No.
But I mean, I haven't played Gears in a long time, man.
There's been new stuff that's come out too, hasn't there?
I know. Yeah, I mean, I said before, my time has been wrapped up with The Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed. Dude, those are such good games. Like, I'm contemplating right now, when we're done with the show, to either watch the Michigan game or play video games.
Just watch the game tomorrow.
The reason and the only reason I only played 2 games this week is because I watched the whole season of Stranger Things 2. So I would have played pinball tables and Forza 7.
What was the deal at Target? Is it buy 2 get 1 free?
So I think that deal ended today.
Oh, okay.
Was it pretty sure.
Full price games, or were
they
discounted at all?
Yeah. No, it's full price games. It's brand new games.
Brand new games, old games.
And get a free one?
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 120, and then you and I think it was on old games too. So you could have paid $40 for 2 games and got the last one for free. So
I don't know if you guys have
whatever that lesser price is, higher price
in your area. It's called a Meijer.
Fred Meyer's. We don't have those. They're in Oregon, Washington.
They were having a buy 1 get 1 free, but it was any game that was like $30.
Yeah.
Like $29.99 for the buy 1 get 1 free.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of their garbage stock.
Right.
Yeah, I think the closest one to me is like a 10-hour drive. So, but I've been to them before. Yeah, I like those stores.
Yeah.
I like a grocery store / electronics, like a Walmart.
You got Wolfenstein, Assassin's Creed, and what else? What was the other game, Gunny?
Shadow of War.
Oh, Shadow of War.
Yeah. And I thought it was a great deal because I said, is this just on select games? Because that's what the website showed. Right? This is the website for all of every Target. And he goes, oh no, here's a sign right here. We're doing it on all games. I was like, sweet. He's all, old or new, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I wish we don't have Target up here anymore. It wasn't very long-lived.
Yeah. So our next question is from Brandon Lloyd. He wants to know, we already answered this, how much we're going to cream our pants when we get the X. And that is all we have for questions, guys.
All right, Gunny. How about you get us out of here?
That's it. We're done.
That's it. We're done.
All right. Maybe I'm going to go play some Destiny now. We're off early. Nope, Blue Pill first. Anyway, guys, you can find me over on Facebook. Wait, how do I end the show? Besides, thanks for listening. I forgot I'm hosting. This is my first time.
Man.
Tell us where we can find you, Gunny.
Find me on Xbox Live, Gunnychief, Twitter, Gunnychief. I'm usually pretty active on there. Not so much on the @_horriblegamers. And where can we find you, Eric?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, EpicErk, on Xbox, saintnippolas, and then you can find me on the other show I do with 2 of my friends that live here in the state with me, called the Nerdowells Podcast. We talk everything nerdy, and this last episode we talked about, literally the whole show was about Stranger Things 2. So if you haven't seen it,
go.
Don't listen to that episode because you will be spoiled.
Go watch the show first,
or just go
friggin' amazing.
Yeah, go binge it.
Yes.
Because it's binge worthy. And
Yes.
then you can go listen to our show, but you can find me there as well.
Great show. Now I can listen to that episode because I saw that. I was like, okay, wait, no, don't play that yet.
Yeah, don't play it if you haven't watched the show because it's very spoilerific.
You guys get very spoilerific. I remember listening to your Planet of the Apes. I was like, dang. I had to stop halfway.
We don't give any warning. We just kind of dive right in.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I wish they would have said something. Where do we find you, Ryan? Give out your Switch code.
What?
Go ahead, dude.
What was that?
I interrupted you. Go right ahead.
You can find me on Xbox Live, Steam, and PSN under Gib8777. You can also find me on Mixer and Twitch and everything else under the same thing. I'm always Gib8777. You can also find me in the Facebook group. I'm Ryan Gibson. And our Facebook group, again, is facebook.com/horriblegamers, /groups/horriblegamers. And that's
Join the
it,
club.
guys. What does Gidget say?
Peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Peace out, Brussels sprouts.
And we're out.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Brush your teeth and go to bed.
Brush your teeth and go to bed. Listen to Ryan.
Gunny, why are you so off to one side?
I don't know. I usually have my camera over here. So let me bring up... I moved it earlier.
Even more.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me try and move this
See your
speaker.
video, dude. You're like tapping,
Yeah, that's right in the middle.
Go down.
down.
Oh, you know what? I took the book out because my TV's like much bigger this time. So,
There you go. It looks like it's zoomed in on my end.
oh, maybe here. Let me try something real quick. Hold on.
My video looks really dark.
How does that look? Oh, does that look better?
Yeah, I guess so.
Does that look prettier?
That's better, Gunny.
Holy cow, dude.
What?
The amount of time I put in Assassin's Creed Origins. I didn't even know.
Wait, you just check?
Yeah.
How long?
I'll let you know in the show.
Alright.
I'll keep you guys surprised. Because it surprised me. I was like, oh, probably just a few hours. Oh, no. Hey, can you guys send me the show notes? The show notes in the chat?
Yeah.
I normally have it saved on Google, but
Oh, you just
I don't.
Actually, Gunny, can you do that?
How do I do
I'm
that?
just trying to...
Do I like when I hit share?
You copy paste it.
Oh, right. That's it. That's it.
Come on, you guys did this like pre-show last week. Come on now.
Oh my God.
I listened to that, dude, and I was cracking up.
Hey, was that music perfect or
Dude.
what?
I had
it was.
I had to hear it so many times, and then when I finally listened to the actual, I still laughed my ass off when I fucking heard it. I was like, oh my God, that was hilarious. And the music just fit so perfect.
We need more of those.
And now, another episode of The Misadventures of Old Man Gunny.
Why weren't you recording?
No. I just stopped the pre-show. I just thought we were gonna be ready soon.
I'm ready.
So you didn't record any of the...
The pinball talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Ryan, you hosting?
I guess so.
You're the man. One day I will.
You should host, Gunny.
I should, man. I was thinking about that today, man. I was getting anxiety over it, just thinking about it.
Right now, you've never hosted a show. I'm moving you into hosts.
You know what I think I need? I need to like write that stuff down, like, and then kind of like rehearse it, and then like just to kind of calm my nerves. But
Going off the fly. You're going right now.
no, don't do that to me.
God, what's happening, dude?
No.
We're not gonna be able to get him back. He'll be like full anxiety.
Oh my gosh, I'll be sweating and.
Gunny, what's happening right now?
Don't do it to him. Do it next week, Gunny. Next week.
You know, that's what I need. That's what I need. I just need to nail it down. I'm gonna do it.
Just changed. You are the host.
No, I am not the host.
Hosting the show. Gunny's hosting the show tonight, guys.
I will talk like this the whole night.
Come on. Come on. You ready?
Look at him. He's already sweating.
I'm not ready.
Come on. You're going to do this, right? In 5.
No.
4, 3, 2.
No, I'm not ready.
Brian Pope Jr., yes, I know I'm missing the game, but I have a recording, so I can wait.
Honey,
I can't do this.
compose yourself and get ready to say welcome to the Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode number 176. You can do it, man. I know you can.
All right. I don't know what to say after that, so I'll just say that part. How about that?
It's in the notes. Look at the notes.
Just read the notes.
You want to mention the voicemail?
Can I do it next week?
You want to mention Hush Your Face?
All you gotta say is, thank you for joining us. This is Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode number 176 on November 4th, 2017. And then you say, find us on Twitter at Horrible Gamers.
I know it just...
And then you say, hit us up on our voicemail, give the number, then you give our network a plug with some other podcast plugs, and then our Facebook, and then the intro song, and then you open up with what you've been playing.
I'm going to do this next week.
Oh, God.
No, man.
Saturday! It's going to be done.
You're already in here.
If I could
I'm going to host next week, Gunny. Because I'm bringing Matt on.
After that.
Okay.
You can do this. Close your eyes, and I'm massaging your shoulders right now. I'm relieving the stress.
Close your eyes, Gunny. Close your eyes.
All right.
Take the blue pill.
That's coming later.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
don't tell him to take the blue pill
Yeah.
All right, you
Something
ready?
wrong with the
Ready,
recording.
Gunny?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Something went wrong with the live stream.
Oh, did it? Hold on. Let me get this. Hold on.
3.
I'm just sitting. Okay, I just started recording.
What? You're not recording again? What is going on, Gunny?
I'm just
Not recording any of the good
I'm
stuff
just a
you're
little
saying.
nervous, y'all.
Am I going to end up just ripping this from the video?
All right.
Bro.
Okay, give me a freaking countdown so we can start this.
Oh man,
All right.
he's ready.
In 5, 4, 3,